Hello everyone, welcome to another quick video. I want to talk about filter bowls in terms of building them, how they operate. As you can see, I've got a filter bowl here with a little hole at the side of it to allow water to drain through. Now unfortunately what happens with these is water like back falls down the front, and if it's on a platform like a sleeper pond, that water gets on your wood and can rot it. It's not a big deal if you've got it in an in-ground pond, but when you put it on a raised area where you want all the water to go into your pond, not to go anywhere else, these can be a problem. So I actually built this from a planter and siliconed it all together to make it obviously sealed up, but unfortunately a lot of the water was still splashing down. So then what I decided to do is I was going to fork out for the Aquascape bowl that comes with like a spillway built in, and I thought that would solve my problem. However, it didn't, and it hasn't solved the problem. So again, I think they're only suitable, these bowls, for in-ground ponds. I don't think they're suitable for raised ponds as such. So if you've got a a concrete pond, you've got a sleeper pond, or you've got a breeze block type pond, these filter bowls are no good, because what you need is to have like pipes that are coming out. So what you really need is a system where you've got a filter box with pipes, and all the water from those pipes goes into the pond and doesn't back seep onto the actual filter box itself. These bowls are not ideal for that. I think if you've got a flat surface it's a lot better, or you've got a spillway like I've got on the filter box. I'm going to show you that. And obviously I have no back seeping on the actual wood from the metal spillway, but I do with the bowls. The bowls are not ideal. So let me just show you the what's going on. You can see it for yourself. So here you can see we've got my filter box with the stainless steel spillway, and the water is falling into the pond. It's not back seeping onto the actual filter box, but let me just show you the Aquascape spillway, and as you can see there, you can see that we've got water behind the waterfall area there, and it's obviously falling onto the stand as well. So hopefully you can see that. I'll give you a closer look, and you can see how it's working. But basically what's actually happening is the water is seeping onto the wood stand that I've got there. Now I put a bit of liner on top to keep the water from hitting the wood, but some of it is still getting wet in the corner bit there. So I just wanted to give you a demonstration of how bowls can be problematic. So here's a closer look. As you can see, the water's basically seeping down around the back of the bowl underneath the spillway and into the pond, and I've had to put that liner there to stop the wood rotting. So as you can see, that's the spillway. It's a shame because these are really expensive. I'm talking about £250 for that setup there. So that's what's going on. Not ideal. So I just thought I'd show you an example. So this is a planter box that I got from a local supermarket, and I siliconed a spout on there. It's one of these gasket things you can get quite cheaply off Amazon, and the idea is that could be your filter box with a spout, and you could put a bit of pipe on there to make it a bit longer so it goes into the pond. Unfortunately this planter box isn't completely waterproof and sealed, so I'm going to have to get one that is and try again. But essentially what you do with the gaskets, you silicone them on as well, like I've done there. Hopefully you can see, and on the back side, hopefully you can see. So I'm going to do a similar thing to this, but obviously I might put two or three outlets on something similar to this, and then put a bit of pipe that comes off it. But I just wanted to show you what we're doing there. So hopefully you found this video informative. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.